Hey, good morning. Welcome to the morning brief. Today is Wednesday, February 28th. We're going to check out what's on the news here from forexfactory.com. 8:30 this morning, we had the preliminary GDP quarter on quarter, which was 3.2 versus expected of 3.3. So the economy, GDP is slightly lower than expected. That's actually a good thing and buys into the whole soft landing thing. So that's actually a pretty decent number. The preliminary GDP price index was slightly more than expected, which is not good because this is showing that there is some inflation that's still happening. The goods trade balance was negative, more than expected. It's a yellow item, so not particularly of interest. Preliminary wholesale inventories were down slightly. Actually, whenever wholesale inventories go down, that means there's usually going to be more orders coming in to replace those. So that's actually kind of bullish. But it is what it is. 10:30, we have crude oil inventories. So if you're crude oil trading, that is going to affect crude oil for sure. FOMC member Bostic speaking at 12 noon, 12:45. FOMC member Williams speaking. Those are both yellow items, but be aware that those guys are speaking. They can always say something that will affect the market. And that's the last of what's going on today. Taking a look at the daily chart. So we are still this is the bigger picture. We are in an uptrend. No question about that. Where could we go? Let's make this a little bit bigger. And what we could easily test the highs from a couple of days ago, 51.23. Looks like we are gapping down very, very slightly. This looks super, super toppy. That being said, we can certainly retest the overnight lows, 50.62, but even more so, I think the 50.51 is certainly within reach. Top side, back to those highs. So that's kind of where could we go in either direction scenario. Any pattern here? No pattern of interest. We're just going up. We maybe are just backfilling and then to move up again. It's hard to say. I don't see a specific pattern. Notice that we are right here. That is the all-time high. There's no volume up above that. So very difficult to guesstimate where we could go or where resistance is on the top side due to the fact we've never been there before. So anyway, looking at the inventory, why we look at inventory, inventory tries to give us an idea of what the smart money is doing. These need to be correlated. So when price action goes up, inventory goes up. And that is the case from yesterday. We watch for divergences in this to show that maybe price movement's going up, but inventory shrinking, which means more people are exiting the market even when price is going up. So we watch for that to see if there's a disconnect, to see if we see something out of the ordinary. That's why we look at it. Looking at the intraday, the overnight action was about 28 points. That's well above average. Average is about 22. So probably going to see lots of volatility today. You can see from the 8:30 is right here. That is where that GDP number came out. They initially liked it. They sold off, but they still seem to like the GDP number. Where is support and resistance? We have resistance on the top side. Pretty good resistance around 50.90, 51.10, and 51.30. On the downside, support. There's a band of support that's just underneath us where we are right now, 50.70. And I'd say there's more support around the overnight low at 50.61.75 and 50.30. Those are sort of your near-term support and resistance numbers. Stock Traders Almanac. 52.4% chance the market will be up today. That is a historical average. So why do we look at the Stock Traders Almanac? It's because it puts things in perspective as a probability. The way we want to be as traders is to think in terms of probability and take some emotion out. So the number today is 52.4, a slight positive bias to the upside from the Stock Traders Almanac. Have a great day. Remember to subscribe, comment, and like. See you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching the Morning Brief. Check out my website for more information, oneononetrading.com. Take a look at the Troy levels, a trade location finder for the futures markets. Help you find those levels of support and resistance that are just so hard to find. I also do personal coaching and mentorships. So go ahead and take a look at my website, oneononetrading.com. Thanks.